Hey everyone, I'm Audius Wolf, and welcome back to Stormblood. We have finally gotten to Yangsha, and now we gotta figure out what to do here. I am feeling better today than I have been in my past few streams, but we'll see how long that lasts because I have been feeling great and then just like crashing halfway through the day, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, Yugiri. Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. Though now that I think on it, I myself have been away from Doma for some time, and even after my return, the search for Lord Hien commanded my full attention. Mayhap it would be to both our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves, for did my lord not bid me to learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Kaharu. Let us go among the people and with our eyes bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner in these lands, your reputation does not precede you. Moreover, unlike Gosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join you if that's alright. By all means, we should be glad of your company and your perspective. Namai is not far. I say we begin there. Alright, where is the gatekeep? Gatekeep. And down we go. Up we go. Boop. Alright, where did you end up? There she is. Ah, Kaharu. I'm glad to see that you too put thought into your garments given the covert nature of our activities. I should think my reason's obvious. To enter the village while wearing garb of the shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pose as traveling merchants, Kaharu as our leader and we as her assistants. Are there any objections? I'm not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Then without further ado, let us begin. Okay, let's see what the villagers have to say, shall we? Weren't you the one who came here with the general? No? I see. My mistake. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Namai again. Though the Imperials never sealed our borders, folks like you have taken to avoiding Yangsha ever since the rebellion. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack for a great many things. It was not much better before, true, but it has only gotten worse. Oh dear. Well, I can talk to you, and I can talk to you over there. You, a merchant? Forgive my skepticism, but you strike me less a woman of commerce and more a common sellsword. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive me my earlier rudeness. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared little better. Oh, my friends. We who remain know better than to risk our ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life, and with little in the ways of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I, nor anyone else here, can afford it. Where's my poop? Pet pet. A traveling merchant, with me perchance. Bah! Better not to know when I have so little coin. I feel your eyes upon me. You know not the Lupin. Surely you have not been long in Yangsha, else you would. For generations we have served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were. But the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. Foreign peddlers in Namai. Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yangsha that has fared any better. Once I would direct you to the samurai lords of Mozen, had they not all died in battle or in the purges. There is the Doma Enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Dairyu Moon Gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let anyone but their own pass. Gahar, what have you learned? Lisa and I encountered much of the same. They have been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment. I can hold, my brain can work, hold on. Disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to the question of, but not so much that they come to question the wisdom of opposing imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hien to return, and without him... Let us not yet lose hope. Though the situation in Namai is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Gaharu, I ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given in to despair. Okay. Oh, friend left. Okay. There we are. Sneak up on here. I took it out, didn't I? Yep, no. That tells you're not a tiny caterpillar at all. Look at the size of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. You okay, Chocobo? What am I doing out here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' grave. The ones my mother and I usually bring are yellow because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? Yep. Let's avoid the rhino beetles. And yep, there it is. I see the. Could you not? Could you not? I have enough things to deal with. Oh, okay. I guess I'm killing you too. Wait, why am I being attacked by the lightning sprite? What did I do to the lightning sprite? I don't... What did I do to the lightning sprite? I'm confused. I don't know what I did to attract the eye of the lightning sprite. Oh well. It's dead now. I offended his father? Okay, Briar, sure, we'll go with that. Only yellow ones will do. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. Ah, you found some. Thank you so much, miss. That's twice you saved me now. If you have some time to spare, maybe you could come with me. I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the woman who showed me such kindness. We buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. I enjoyed the dance of friendship, yes. Oh wait, rhino beetles. Right, I have to go across and then up. And then up here. Oh. Okay, I can't apparently now I can jump up there. Avoid the rhino beetles again. Or not, but that's okay. Yeah, we already seen that. Oh, up there. Eat the current. Eat the current first, then cutscene. Mine. Azumi. Wait here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one about your homeland. Azumi! Azumi! Are you there? Azumi! What in the... You should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. She saved me from monsters, brother. She even helped me pick flowers for mother and father. Go back to the village. Now. You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister's the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that. But it's too dangerous for you to stay here, so please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. She said your parents were buried here. So she told you, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Cayenne. They came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. The soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square, with their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground, begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors, say they deserved to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear what he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear, and they'll return. And then I'll have to dig another grave, if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. And this is all we've got. So please, don't take it from us. Okay. Back to Yugiri. You are coming good time, Kaharu. We but recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? I was not aware of these events. The boy, Issei, he told you all of this. Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and... Forgive me, that outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Could Lord Hien have foreseen this? That our people's spirits would be broken so? Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Boop. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might. Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide. Oh, things fell down. That's okay.
Imperials.
Why am I not surprised? Least no.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now! Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered.
Yes. Yes. Charitable. Sure, we'll go with that word. Why not?
As loyal subjects of the Empire, who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks, cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes. You first.
Please don't.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry. I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
Oh dear.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
There's no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them. And we shall. But before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination.
Yes.
I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me?
Let's go.
Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready. But I should be going with you. I came here to fight! Soon enough, Lise. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution. I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
Oh, we'll be fine. Let's go. Regardless of what the officer claimed, I fear they have far crueler intentions. I fear they have far crueler designs for these people. With Mikaharu, we must hurry. Alright, we got a rescue mission. Let's go! Let's go on a rescue mission, Mr. Midnight. On a rescue mission. And avoiding the rhino beetle still. Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. Here, it is a shinobi's tool for when a more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They are coated with an alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Were circumstances different, we could engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We will be using our blowguns to incapacitate them. Regardless of your familiarity with such weapons, you are a veteran warrior, and I am sure it will come naturally to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order. Alright. Where did Yugi go? There she is. Yugi! There, the soldier. Thank you, Chocobo. There, the soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, he should fall within moments. Yeah, I know how this works, game. Okie doke. So, boop. Well done, my friend. Now give me your map. There's a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Worry not, I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. Okay. Go. Oh, I see the sparkles. I see the sparkles. Sparkles! Okay. Boop. Oh, there's one down there. Got ya. What? How did you not notice anything, dude? There we go. The last soldier crumples on to the ground asleep. You put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin you. Okay, Midnight, as cute as this is for you to use my hand as a pillow, I need the hand back. Yeah, there's a crossing right there that I can use. Ether current! Ether current! Yes! I'll be able to fly soon enough. Heck yeah. Okay, these things... Okay, apparently there was one behind me I didn't see. Sure, okay, gang. I have to go here. Oh, there's Yagiri. Excellent work, Kaharu. They appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held in the castle to the south, Fluminus, rather. Once it was a base of operation for the Guardian occupation, until 10 or so years ago, when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now, the castle serves as little more than a storage facility. I spy 2 sentries near the gate. As you have proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask you to incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot. Up, up. See, that guy noticed something happened. Too bad he didn't have time to dwell on it. The 2 sentries slumber side by side. No others appear to be forthcoming. Yugiri, I did the thing. Fine work, Kaharu. You have a gift for the ways of the shinobi. The way is clear. Let us move closer and see what has become of the villagers. Me and my angry unicorn. Ah, there they are. Sir, the on from the other villages are assembled for inspection. Very good. I will address them personally. Attention! Shortly you will all be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have previously been informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers. We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It took us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform the duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your villagers may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rabble. I am needed at the castle. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they're taken to the other facility, it will be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? Then let us be about it. Ah, lip balm. Let's go, Yagiri. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution and to ensure the safety of the villagers. To which we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. I will deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for others approaching from the north until you hear my signal. Oh. Over here. Are we going back on the rock? Oh, we're just going over here. Okay. Huh. And now we wait. For mercy, you spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. A hawk's cry pierces the silence. Yugiri is waiting. Yugiri, what have you? What have you done? Hold on, I'll be with you in a moment. Speak softly, lest the others hear us. What of the outside? That is good. We may proceed as planned. These ones shall not soon wake. However, the others are too close to the villagers. Incapacitating them as I did these ones is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that that changing of the guard is in order. You have your pick of uniforms. They should not protest. Okay, this. Well, obviously, the only one to be remotely close to Kaharu's size would be this one. This uniform appears to be more or less your size. With all due care and consideration, you relieve the sleeping soldier of their uniform. You have chosen one to your liking, then. Excellent. I shall hide these ones where none will find them. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms, in case the items in your possession were not to your liking. Yay! I actually have one that fits good. The kabuto and teko should match the uwagi, hamaka, and shoka in your possession. And with that, you have a full set. I am sure that once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You'll need to give the soldiers guarding the villagers a proper Imperial salute to complete the deception and convince them to come here, where I will be waiting to deal with them. Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's the wrong inventory. Boop, boop. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Look at me. Imperial salute. Is it time already? Not that I'm complaining, mind, but I thought the others would be gone longer. Alright. Salute. Changing of the guard, is it? About bloody time. Just looking at these on is making me depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. Gary, I have done it. I'm putting on my clothes again. My actual clothes. You, Gary, I did the thing. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, they're normal soldiers to shuffle us. You can dispose of that accursed uniform too. It is time to guide the villagers to freedom. Yes, freedom. Is there still an ether current up here, or did they get rid of that one? Because I know they've gotten rid of most of the ether currents in the previous expansions and have been like actually moving them around. There is still an ether current up here. Okay, good to know. Ether current. Thank you. All right. Hello.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
No. They're just knocked out. It's okay.
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help, all right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost, our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must, to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything?
For those we have lost, and for those we can yet save. It's as simple as that, boy. Yeah, are you okay? Apologies, Kaharu. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I believe, I have to believe, that in their hearts they still... Now is not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they wake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall the recent events. They will suspect that they fell asleep at their posts and be reluctant to discuss it with others. It is not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. Tend to the last two I put to sleep. I shall see to the others. Sneak around these things because I don't feel like fighting them. Nope, you saw nothing. Yeah? Just drop you right there. There you go. I am not your mother, dude. Okay. That dude's having some kind of weird dream. And let's just see right here. And give you some of this. Oh. Where did Yuri end up? Yuri!
Forgive me for making you search.
You didn't make me search, don't worry about it.
It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea.
I know. Your parents are actually asking after you.
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father. They are in good health then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kaien and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all, brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them and Doma. But in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me?
What did he say?
He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
Oh, yay. Together we are strong and we must carry on.
That you remain resolute even in the face of everything we have seen. It heartens me more than you know. Thank you for standing by this naive fool.
What's that sound?
An Imperial airship.
Oh, just what we needed.
It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
That is just what we needed, guys. Wait, why am I running? I could just teleport back to Namai. Why am I running back? Why am I running back? I can just teleport back to Namai. There we go. Back to the House of the Fierce. Away! Yuri! Come, come, we must tell the others of the airship, or hear what they know of it. Oh, everyone's in a kerfuffle right now, look at that.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
Yeah, they're fine.
We freed them, along with many others. Kosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
Oh dear.
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all.
Yeah, that he did.
We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child!
Oh, we have to do something.
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I cannot, I will not forsake them!
Yugiri, wait!
What now?
I will not pursue her. It is for her to think on our master's words and recognize the futility of her course. Those, at least, are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this soon. Alright, let's go look for Yugiri. Away! Let's go. Up. And into the water. Ah! Itchy ear. Swim, Kaharu, swim! bottommost level, so it shouldn't be too hard to find her. Question is if I can remember where she went. Ah, there she is. Hello, Yugiri. Did Gosetsu send you to stop me? Then you came of your own free will. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. 'Twould seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yotsuyu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined. Hold on, my brain can work. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort, and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The kami could not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, Kaharu. I will. Not alone. I know the odds. I know what he is capable of, and that in open confrontation I will likely die. But if I succeed, then countless lives will be saved. Alamigo, everything will change. One life for that world is a price I would pay 1,000 times over. What? What is it? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you mean to join me? Thank you. Thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yuzaka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard 2 rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince. Ugh, stupid, stupid, stupid! You know how this ends, and they only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them. You have to... Alright. Let us be off to try and kill Xenos again, because that went so well the first time. Well, it's not like we have much to lose. Go away, Hornbill. No one cares. I don't know where the last ether current is, but I'm assuming it's somewhere over where the manor is. If I don't find it while I'm streaming, I'll find it later. When I'm going back through all the side quests, so I can actually fly in this area. Go away. I'm supposed to be meeting you, Gary. You, Gary? You, Gary! Is there an ether current anywhere? I don't see one. This is far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. Xenos' itinerary is as follows. He will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the moon gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It will then continue onto these very docks where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. Oh, I was supposed to go in there. Okay, I was just in there a little bit too early. Right then, shall we wait? Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. I know, you, Gary. He kicked my ass in Relka's Reach, remember? That was a fun time. Alright, let's fly and wait. All that remains is to wait. I trust that you are ready. Always. We are true, Shinobi.
He comes.
Good. Let's go.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Ambush!
No doubt.
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kayed! For Doma!
Ah!
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
I don't know, the sword he's holding right now is actually kind of pretty. Can we get that sword? It's a very pretty sword. Alright, let's do this.
Yeah.
There's only two. Oh yes, but... Not this time. Not. Dude, look how fast I'm taking your health down this time. Still not doing anything. Ooh, oh dear. Yeah. I couldn't quit. Come on. Come on. Show me what you can
This
do.
day you die!
You carry yourself.
Leave this to me!
All right. Let us put you to the proof.
Stop it.
No, I must fight on! I must!
Run, beast, run!
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, that didn't do as much damage as I thought it would.
Give me something to remember.
That trick is... Oh dear.
I see. Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh. I broke off a piece of your helmet. Look at that.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live!
Oh, Jerry!
Yeah!
You are not worthy.
Hello, Arrow.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are! Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them! My lord?
I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I'm partly glad that he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alphino. He's at the House of the Fears, patiently awaiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you of all people had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders calling for a squadron to be assembled. Oh, Alphino, no! As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell a tale. You've no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Ah, right. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. I'm just gonna teleport back. I'm not running all the way back. Issei! How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi, too.
How are you feeling, my lady? Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself.
That is true. We did stoke the fires of rebellion in them by doing this. As stupid as it was.
In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
Anytime, you Gary.
And there they are!
Yes, hello, we are here.
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what.
It's probably smart, actually.
I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid.
Yeah.
Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded.
Nice.
That being the case, a popular uprising spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
That is true.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
Yeah.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. I will be traveling to the Azim Steppes, Kahara. I found Lord Hien once before, and I am confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was to me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver him our people's reply. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me understand a lot of other things. Okay, Elise. Alize. The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Charlian or Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Hien intrigues us, Gaharo, these are vital tasks to be attended here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There's also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane, dealing with this troublesome aetherite. I could go on, but you understand. Aye, so it goes. We all have responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azim Steppes at once. Will you be joining us, Kaharu? Obviously. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doma Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many months to travel before we reach reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. It's a simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom, so don't keep us waiting too long. Meanwhile, in the keep of Doma Castle,
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Oh, ow. Ow, dude.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty, now. Or die with the rest of them.
Okay, rude.
Oh, are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
Really?
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance.
I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Honey, I've kicked your butt twice before. What makes you think the next time's gonna be any different? Meanwhile, in the fridges of Girabania... Yes!
Aye. This is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
Estinian!
Yet, if this be the work of the Eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Yes! If all are ready, let us depart for reunion in the Azim Steppes. Our route will be somewhat circuitous? We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast past Isari. I have no idea what that word was, but you know what? There you go. That's what I said. That's my version of it. Deal with it. Alright. There we go. Away! I don't care, Tiger. Shoot. And let's just fly over because it's faster than running across, honestly. Oh, Yugiri! From here we will turn north until we arrive at a cave through which we must pass in order to reach the Azim Steppe. Lise and Gosetsu have already gone on ahead. We should carry on as well. To the Azim Steppes! Away! Whee! Yes!
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
I give you the Azim Step, Kaharu, though I should say that this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are most welcoming the most. Come, it is not much farther. Is that an NPC? Yeah, that's an NPC. We have finally reached the Azim Steps, and my favorite part of Stormblood. Let's get this ether curd, it's literally just right there. Welcome to Reunion, my friends. Here is where we will begin our search for Lord Hien. When I last spoke with Lord Hien, he said he spent much time in these markets. I had hoped we might find him here today, but alas. Hey, Gary, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Zayla here, aren't there? Oh, I assumed you knew. The Azim Steppe has been home to the nomadic tribes of the Zayla since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts determined through ritual combat. Funny, if they're so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would be able to march in and take the step with ease. I wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, Lise? Why indeed? Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Zayla warriors, who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These lands are not made for men. The soil is thin and the weather unforgiving. The Zayla found ways to survive, it is true, but they are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. It sounds like I've got a lot to learn. Later, I mean. We're meant to be looking for Hien. People from many tribes gather in Reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our inquiries separately. Kaharu, why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? I can do that. But before I do that, let's hit the etherite. Here we go. Beautiful. Booze! Fresh booze! Your choice of lamb or zo. Guaranteed to satisfy. How many will you have, miss? Eh? A doman? Unless another Daskar is giving him in her yurt. He is not here. More fool her if she took a doman for a husband. But enough about domans. Let us speak of booze instead. Surely your mother or father made you someone you were little. A Zayla who never eats booze is never a whole Zayla. What fortune you have to come hither at this time. Freshly slaughtered, every kind available on request. Organs too, hearts, livers, brains, or a brace of blood sausages if you desire only a snack. A Doman? Poor meat they make Domans. I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of one some few days ago. Roasted fish with pumpkin, an exotic foreign delicacy cooked to perfection, beloved throughout the steppe. Come, come. You seek Domans? Then you are come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little flavor with those from the south. Now, if it were Goro you were looking for, on the other hand, then I might be able to help you. They flock to my stall. I have brought you a new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky your mane shall be, the envy of every other man. I forgot, Goro marry horses, don't they? Say again, you're seeking who? Ah, the Doman. I know of whom you speak. He comes and goes with a mole girl. Though I could not describe her, I only know that she was a mole because I heard them talking as they passed. Falcon Porter! Yes, I am Mole. My name is Serena. May I help you? Oh, I see. You're looking for Heian. In that case... How urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. The Kinsai. Will you buy it? There's but one bundle left. If not, then... I will. Though I had not thought to pay so high a price. It is a bargain for which you should be grateful. If you lack the coin, then the fault is your own, and you will leave with nothing. Please, I must have the Kinsai. The gods himself requested it. We are bound to their will. Pay me the difference in Whisper Root. I will sell it to the next apothecary past the reunion, and we will eat Phil fairly treated. But do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him. I understand. Thank you for this kindness. I am sorry, but we must speak of Heian later. I cannot leave reunion without that Kinsai. Well, I mean, I could go get it. I'm probably capable of getting it. You want to help me? Is that it? Well, yeah, I can go get the Kinsai for you. I do not know what to say. Thank you, Kaharu. Thank you. The lumbering ones we must fell wander the plains to the west of Reunion. If we each harvest 2, then we should have enough Whisper Root. Return here when you have finished. Good luck. Is that the thing I have to kill? Is that what? Yep, that's the only things I have to kill. Alright, come, Chocobo. We must murder. Nope. There we go. And this one. There we go. is my chuck button? Oh! You leveled up when I wasn't looking. Nice! Beautiful. Back to Serena. On my bubble burb. Bubble burb! Welcome back, Gaharu. Have you brought the Whisper Roost? There you go. Blessed is he who shows kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice? It shall. The Kinsai is yours. The gods favor you more than you know, child. Udgan rarely have the need of such herbs, and so my stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or late, I would have none for you. Perhaps the gods guide me here as they guided grandmother, as they guided this woman from the west.
Hey! How goes the search? Any luck?
Yes. All the luck.
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Serena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second!
Uh-oh.
Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors?
Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
No, they do not.
Those boys are of the Oranir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law. For now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly. Very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested. Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words!
As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan-San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan-San. which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Kestir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You seek Hien, yes? I know where he may be.
Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth to the southern mountains. It was there that I found Hien, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterward, he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. Doman set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, if I could see your map for a moment? Here, he has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village and prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let's go and greet our Lord and Master. Up there, we're going up there. Up we go. There he is. Hello, Hien.
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You, Giri, Go-Setsu, and,
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
That's enough, Yagiri.
Say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Serena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. You, Giddy, I bid you return to Yanxia and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of the Zayla army.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing the mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, you giddy. But take heart. I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
Gosetsu, no.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more, I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Don't worry, we got this. Bye.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say. Though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Yes, let's do it. Gaharu Ora, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one would deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take the battlefield together, we will have victory as well. But you are a practical woman, I can tell. Disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer. I can relate. So, you two have heard of the Nardum. The great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I learned it during my stay with the mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in the Nardum. But, lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have a good chance to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the gods' wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nardum. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mole Elo, where Serena and her people have made camp for the season. Oh, no, I want a mount, please. Thank you. Stop. To Mololo, away! And of course there's a fate right outside reunion. Why wouldn't there be? Yeah, go, you can go away, thank you. I don't care. forgot how weird the marbles here look. Look at that. That is hideous. That is very hideous. My friends, I give you mole elo. The cartoon of the tribe, Temulun, resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. Temulun. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. How did that mammoth not see me? Oh, that's a rock. Look at this. That is a gorgeous view when it's not hidden by rocks. Oh, 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 Falcon Porter, Falcon Porter. Thank you. Timberloon! At last, the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans, too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardam, as a warrior of the Maw. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardam, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
He has a point.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mall, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardam.
Yay!
Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you, Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory, others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end.
The end of what?
Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
You're a very strange woman. But okay. Thank you all for coming, and for offering to fight with us in Glenautumn. Though I still fear our chance is grim, I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the mold, there is a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there is another and more pressing matter. My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey onto the far reaches of the steppe to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardam in days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon ere he returned to his people. So it is written, so it must be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking in strength of body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starves staring at the bull's testicles, therefore warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. She does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse from fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yes, just so. However, it will take time to prepare. Is there anything we can do to help? It might also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I'm sure that the others will be glad of your assistance. Would you go and speak with Dorby, Lise? Alright, off you go, Lise. As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decreed that we lure Gulo Gulo to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this. That you people look to the gods for guidance I understand, but in your daily meals! I say, your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire. Even babes must earn their keep on the steppe. Give over the entrails, Serena. We will bring you a bounty of meat. Alright, let's get this over with. A word of advice, our quarry is wont to avoid the Zela and their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. A thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Gaharu? I have 6 packs of entrails, which we may lure our Gulo Gulo. 3 for you and 3 for me. Whoever returns with the greater portion shall be declared the winner. What say you? Let's do it. Let's make a game. It'll make it more interesting. Then it's settled. Gosetsu will stand as witness. Let the game begin. Why not? Okay, so... going up over here. We want to go up towards these three up here. Because again, he said they don't like being near Zayla's settlement, so that spot right there is a terrible idea to search. So let us journey upward. No, not gonna get that far in the map, that's okay. Ether current! I see you, ether current. There we go. Let's go a bit further up. This spot should do nicely. This area appears to be isolated from any and far from any Zayla settlement. There may be many glowing beings nearby. Alright, come at me. Come at me. Oh, no. That's just rude. Really? There we go. That's one. And there is another over here. Ah, here it is. Boop. Let's use entrails. Oh, there's three. Nice. Nope. Nope. There we go. Let's take a look in the big bubble over here because there might be some more areas. If not, we'll just go down to this one here. Hup. Hup. Jump off. There you go. Do piss off. Oh, no, no, no. Don't spot me. Thank you. Oh, here we go. He did say they liked running water. So... where are they? There they are! Go. Beautiful. Alright, let's go find Gosetsu, which he should be just right where he left him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some Tylenol. My head's starting to hurt. I always keep some Tylenol in a little container in my purse, but since I've been sick the past few days I've taken the container out and put it on my desk. So I have Tandil handy at least. There we go. And just take the other one. Okay, I'm good. I'm good to go now. Just gotta wait for it to kick in. Oh, have you used all your bait? In that case, let's see the fruits of your labor. How many did I get? I forgot to keep track. I think I got like 8? Oh, it would seem that at the very least you are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 Gulu Gulu. Aye, that you have, my lord. As for Kaharu, the meat of 8 Gulu Gulu did she bring. A fine day's work, and undeniably the greater portion. Bah, a loss is it? And how confident I was in my chances. Nevertheless, it is a testament to your skill as a hunter and a warrior. How fortunate I am to count one so talented among my allies. And with that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Mo and Lo forthwith, and let us have Kaharu present our meat to Serena. Mayhap you are unfamiliar with traditional Zala cuisine? Let not its appearance deceive you. It is quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they would have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. Okay. Serena, we brought the meat. The meat you wanted. Your return, Kaharu. How was your hunt? There you go. My word, this is impressive. Were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor to not disappoint you all with my cooking. It will be a little while before the meal is ready. If you and Lise wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist Dorbe. He has many responsibilities and will welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. Hello, my friend. Nice to see you in the chat. How are you? You may find him by the other yurt, taking stock of our supplies. Ooh, okay, random horse. There he is. Hello, 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 Dorbe. Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. Oh, so you're one of the ones from Chimera. I must have posted a link to my Twitch at some point in the Chimera and forgot. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south, across the bridge. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, where's the bridge? There's the bridge. Yeah, since Arlieth was kind of on house arrest for a while, I've just kind of been streaming the story on Kaharu in the meantime. Oh, this one? That's the amount that you got for pre-ordering the special edition of Endwalker, actually. So you can actually get if you upgrade your Endwalker account. You should probably go retrieve it then, if it's in your mail. Yeah. Oh, Gaharu, are you here to help too? Great. So, I suppose Dobe told you that the children are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. Then again, you've never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 piles each. Good luck, and keep it on the children while you're at it, eh? Yeah, she was under house arrest during the last stages of her pregnancy because her mate is protective over her, especially considering she has a condition which makes her a lot more fragile than normal. So, for the last few months of her pregnancy, she was not allowed to leave her tribe ground because of that. But Arlia has now had her kid, so at some point I'll have her swing by Chimera again. Because she's been away for a while, the poor thing. There's another one. I've revamped characters before. That's always an interesting process. Where is the last one? Oh, there it is. I see it. I see the sparkles. Hello, sparkles. Well, thank you for lurking. I always appreciate people watching, even if they're just lurking. Okay. Lise, where are you? Oh, there you are. Well, have you found your share yet? Yes, I have. Good work. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. Oh, they're so cute! Lise, look how much tongue we have! Wow, I'm impressed. I thought we'd gathered a lot, but it looks like we'll have to admit defeat. Dorbe will be happy we found enough. Not just Dorbe, now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. It was easy when we were living near the forest, but dung works just as well as wood. I heard them all move from place to place, that the gods tell you where to go. That must be hard on you all. Hard? I do not understand. Why is it hard? It is better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder, no? From the heavens comes the rain, which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass, which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh, which nourishes the Zela. Ours is the soil, of one and all. But you Westerners are like the Domans. You live in the same place, in villages, and all of the villages in one place are part of a nation, yes? Ian talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep, but I did not understand his words. Whenever I asked him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But he will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him, to take him back. Because his nation is more important. I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place and the people in it. And maybe the things too. But more than that, it's the history, the tradition, the words. The stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place we were born is a part of who we are. We carry it with us no matter where we go. Whatever we become, the part that remains, that link to our fathers and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine. But it's important to Hien, and to me. Some call them all fools for listening to the Elder Gods, but it is our way, our pride, our nation? Something like that. It's something precious that you and others share, and that no one can ever take from you. But we can talk more about it later. It's time to go home. Dorbe is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Serena know how we got on? Okie dokie. Oh, wait. No, cross the bridge. Cross the bridge. Because I'm pretty sure if I jumped down there, I wouldn't have been able to climb back up. That would have been terrible. That wouldn't have been that terrible, but it would have made getting back here a lot longer. Serena, I bring food. Welcome back, Aharu. Did you speak with Dorbe? Well, well. Then you will forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready, so we should summon Hien and Gosetsu. These tires.
She needed the rest. To come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Oh, we know what they're doing.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
Nice.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. The mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
Soon, was it?
Yes, yes. 'Tis a name my parents gave me as a child, but I should like to think I have long since outgrown it. But as you seem determined to bring it back into use, I believe a match is in order. If I win, you will be honor-bound to divulge one of your darkest secrets.
Okay. Why not? Oh, poor Ian. Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same? Then what better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the Mole? Now then, Serena, if you would tell us of the trial we must undertake that we might participate in the Autumn. Ah, yes. As I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steppe, one must follow in the footsteps of the legendary warrior Bardum. Thank you, Rain. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walked for many moms until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Bardum's Meadow. There at the altar, as did he, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yule. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Fair enough. And where's the entrance to Bardam's Metal? You must journey far, far to the west, beyond Chikazo, where lie the bones of a great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Seal An, hidden within the mountains is a narrow pass. Follow it, and you will come to Bardam's Metal. Sounds to me like it'll be a trial just getting to the trial. More than you know. On the eve of the Nodum, many strive to improve their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well. Huh, what grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry overmuch. We will overcome this trial, and the next, until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it, no? With me, my friends, to the west, to Bardam's Metal. Yes! This is my favorite dungeon in Stormblood. Wait, Hien! Oh dear, I knew I would forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your Yol will hearken to their call. Thanks, we'll try them out once we finish the trial. Let's catch up with Hien and Gosetsu. Yes, give to me my favorite dungeon in Stormblood. Yes. Hello, Lise. We still have a long way to go, but I think I can see that monument Serena was talking about. I don't see Hien or Gosetsu though. We must hurry. Oh yeah, they probably gone on their head, didn't they? That's okay. Well, there's Lise. Again. Hey, I don't know about you, but I can't shake the feeling someone's watching us. Serena did warn us about the tribes that kidnap warriors and make them fight for them. Something tells me we're about to meet them. Yep, there's the evil smoke of death. Alright, let's get this over with. Oronir and Budaga. Why is I guess the Oronir, the Budaga would be the Oronir. Budaga don't have interest in females. And Kaharu is a girl. So, really? Shoot. There we go. Nope, no fear for you. Oh. Stop it. There we go. Continuing onward. To up here. Hey, it's Gosetsu and Hien. Ah, there you are. As you can see, they left us little choice. I gather you were forced to dispatch a few yourself. So it goes. A few less warriors to face in the Nodum, eh? Seal An is not much farther. That said, I should be surprised if our would-be masters do not try to subdue us one final time. Yep. Yep. Yeah, they're going to. Bloody Ornir and Buddha. Just let us get to the metal. Leave us alone. Oh, there's the evil purple smoke. Standing watch. Where's the healer? There you are. There we go. Now to deal with you two. Come on. Enough of this foolishness. There we go. What can you do? I don't know what the range of that thing is. Or if it can sense me without having to look at me. Kian, I'm back. Hi. Right, this must be the path that leads to Barton's Metal. Perhaps you do not hail from these lands, but your forefathers did. You do them honor to carry on their legacy this day. Aw, I like the little tidbits, the little comments about you being a Zayla in the MSQ here. That's really nice. Midnight, you are helping nobody right now. Nothing left but to begin then. To complete the trial, we must each pass through Barton's Metal and tame a Yol. How precisely we are to do this, I am not sure, but since countless warriors before us have succeeded, I imagine we'll muddle through somehow. But enough talk. We have a Nottum to win. Yes. I am going to be spam running the heck out of this dungeon later for glams. Please just casually doing squats over there. First the trial, then the Nottum, then Doma, then Alamigo. We'll be back home before you know it. I have stood upon more battlefields than I can count and lived to tell the tale. No bird will be my downfall. Quite frankly, if I cannot convince a large bird to follow me, then what hope do I have with the Zayla, or my own countrymen for that matter? Well, birds are different from people, Ian, to be fair. And of course, I have a 13-minute wait because I am a DPS, but that's okay. It has to let me in eventually. But until then, why don't we do a little bit of exploring? Uncover some more of the map. Get XP while we do it. Get attacked by random giant stone faces while we do it. away, Baras. No one cares. Climb rock. This my rock now. There you go. Oh, you can go away too. Nobody cares. Shoot. There we go. Oh, go away. We still don't care. We're just running around uncovering areas of the map. Leave us alone. Isn't that right, Mr. Midnight? We're just uncovering the map while we wait for the cue to pop. Yes. He's very happy to be on my lap. It doesn't matter like what way I'm sitting, if this cat wants a lap, he will have a lap. Isn't that right, mister? Isn't that right? There you go. What happened to the music? Where did the music go? Why did the music stop? I am concerned. Why did the music stop? Okay then. Oh, I have to be up there to get this part of the map, don't I? Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is, game. I can't fly yet. Really? Shoot. Oh! That took less time than I thought it would, but I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. Let's go. Bartom's medal. Really? Okay. Oh, monk, come back. I need your friendship. There we go. Yep. There we go. do these. Beautiful. That one I have. There you go. Away! Yeah, I am going to spam the heck out of this later, because clowns! Oh god, oh god. Nope. Okay, can I just attack you guys without being caught in AoE? Because I would like that very much. Beautiful. Animals. Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh dear. Oop. No. Alright, come on, do your work. Yay! Oh, I can use that. Don't think I can... Well, it is better than my Shirey. I don't know. There. Yeah, it's better than my Shirey. Oh, I should upgrade. There we go. Update. This one. Onward! I'm just gonna delete these. For use later. Oh, nope. looking away. Yay! Oh. Oh, poor Sage. Oh, well this is convenient. Yeah, I got that. Oh, I'm safe where I am. Oh, I won that roll by 5. Amazing. Use that. I'll use that so I can automatically, right? 5. There goes another ball. There's that. Then another ball. There's the chest. Don't need thanks. Whoops. Nope. Come on. There it is. Yay! Nope, 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 nope. Here we go. There we go. Woo! Amy! Yay! Do I have a road sparrow? Hold on, this is something I must look. I must see. But, okay. I'm gonna give it to Keeler. Do I have a road sparrow? No, I do not. Use what I want. I will use. I did not get. That's okay. That's okay. I should have known you'd be the first one to make it through. I'm assuming you had no trouble? Good, good. I managed somehow, as you may have guessed. Looks like he and Gosetsu are still in there, though. Nothing for it but to wait then. Level 66. Wait, is this better than what I'm currently wearing? Oh wait, that's for Reaper. Never mind. No, it's not. Oh, that's actually look that bad on her. Nice. Saving that for Glam. Oh, right. I still got those whistles Serena gave me. Here's yours. I suppose we ought to give them a try, like she said. Up there, look. Hey! I think that means we've won them over. That one there is yours, right? The other one is mine. Aww. Goodbye. So that's that then. We're officially warriors of the steppe. You don't think they... No, of course not. He and Gosetsu will come out any minute now. I suppose we could chat a little while we wait. Oh, so, the other day, I said to Alize, I said... Okay. Ah, there they are.
Mission accomplished. Everything still in one piece?
More or less, aye. That mountainous monstrosity came as quite a surprise. Who knew that the steppe held such secrets?
I see the two of you emerged similarly unscathed. Well then, by my reckoning, there is naught left to prevent us from taking part in the Nardam.
You! Yea, you who have walked Bardam's metal. Newborn warriors of the steppe. Our Khan demands an audience. You will come.
I remember those clothes. He's Oronir, isn't he? What should we do?
Ordinarily, I would politely decline, but this may be an opportunity to assess their strength. And we do have some time before the Nardam begins.
He has a point.
If it all goes to plan, they will be fighting for us soon enough. What say you? Shall we go and greet our comrades-to-be?
Why not?
Whatever happens, we shouldn't keep Cyrena and the others waiting. Let's be ready to make a swift exit, all right?
We accept your Khan's generous invitation. Lead the way.
Here we are.
Two banners. So it's not just Oronir we're dealing with.
Most radiant Brother Magni, we have brought the ones you seek.
You conquered Bardam's metal.
Yes, that is correct.
As warriors of the Mole, aye. You are the Khan here, yes? Why have you summoned us? Mayhap to propose a joint endeavor?
I somehow doubt that, Ian.
Nay, Doman, we shall not speak as equals. Born of the sun are Oronir, and born of the earth are you. When I learned of trespassers, I bade my warriors take their measure, to flay them if they failed. But if by the grace of Azim they should survive their trials and emerge anointed, then bring them hither to pay tribute. Tribute, should it prove satisfactory, shall earn you the favor of the sun. His beloved shall bask in his radiance, and their supplications be duly considered.
So you want us to bow down and serve you? What if we don't feel like it?
The defiant will suffer in shadow. It would be an affront to the resplendent Azim himself to refuse this generous offer when by rights you should be condemned. But in lieu of tribute, swear fealty to the sun. Pledge to him your body and soul. Promise to serve him unto death, and you may know his glory.
And again, what if we don't want to?
A generous offer granted to but few. Though perchance this is too merciful. It seems our brothers of the Boudica want you. The men only.
Naturally.
Like the Borlak and women. Though you know them not either, I'm sure. No matter. All you need know is that you will serve, one way or another.
That much does indeed seem plain. However, as we are but newborn warriors who know little of your customs, we struggle to conceive of ways in which we might be of service to the most gracious and illustrious sun.
You make mock of us, Doman. Do not do so again. You will be given a task. It will be difficult. You will carry it out. When you have accepted this, you may ask me what it is.
Were I Boudica, I might take offense. But I know better than to dismiss a woman outright. You demonstrate boldness, or recklessness. Time will tell. The Nodum approaches, and the ordinary will reign supreme once more. Such is the will of Father Azim. Yet only fools think to triumph by the grace of the gods alone, and we are not fools. Your task will be to aid us in our preparations. Batu will tell you the rest. Well, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. We've made it through Bardam's Metal, my favorite dungeon in Stormblood. And we have made it to the Dawn Throne. So I think this is a good place to kind of end things for the time being. Thank you to everyone who's dropped by to watch. Thank you for everyone who chatted with me while I was running this. Thank you to everyone who watched the video afterward. And I will see you all next time.